Hello, my name is Noah Lufafa, and I am the principal of Lifeskills Digital Institute. And in Lifeskills Digital Institute, we do offer a number of services based on the needs of the local populace in Uganda and around Uganda. And one of the things that we do offer is focused on the needs, especially of practicability of education. And one of the things that bothers us the most is for children to go through a system of education and qualify with little practical knowledge on how to go about life, how to make, how to create, and then how to turn into monetary value what they have made and created. That's one of the focuses of Lifeskills Digital Institute. And what do we do here? Well, we teach videography, we teach photography, we do teach coding, software engineering, we teach critical thinking and logic, we teach robotics, we do teach music as well, and we also teach productions, like video and audio production. And so we teach a number of things at Lifeskills Digital Institute. And one of the focuses that we want to put in is how does a mature person come out of this institute with practical knowledge and of how to do things, because that's the biggest need of the world now. But also, how does that person turn it into money? That way, we know we're touching the basic need of every human being around us. And that's the biggest. I'm a musician. I'm an instrumentalist. I'm a composer and producer. I'm also a singer. And I'm a teacher of all of them. But let me tell you, from the grassroots, we have observed children exhibit talent, and nurturing it has been the biggest challenge of our generation today. The society does focus on the grades, yes, beautiful focus on the grades, which has to somehow turn into money or skill later after 21 years or 16 years of school. And so our focus right now is how we will go from how we turn you or that child into a practical artist, a practical scientist, a practical engineer, a practical critical thinker who makes money out of their own innovation, who knows how to turn, because we may learn. I may learn how to play violin. Well, how does it translate into money? That's our focus at Lifeskills. Today and going forward, we shall be explaining, number one, the skills and how they are acquired in Lifeskills Digital Academy. And then, number two, we shall be explaining the stages that are really understandable and acceptable, especially in the international curriculum, in all the fields we have talked about. If it's videography, if it's photography, if it's cinematography, if it's anything that we're going to be teaching, we shall be practically applying it on the international standard. So you can also get in touch and also stick to our channel so that you grow with us step by step. I want to imagine this is going to be a music school for you. This is going to be a coding school for you. I want to imagine this is going to be a videographer or makeup school for you. It's going to be some kind of design, fashion and design school for you. And we shall go stage by stage so that we skip and leave no one behind. That is our focus, my friend. We want to see, how does playing a guitar become money for a child? How does knowing how to take screenshots or good shots on the camera become money for a child? How does knowing how to do the Adobe Photoshop and all that, how does it become money for someone? What are the market needs that we have in the immediate, but also the extended market around the world? You want to know a lot about this. You want to know a lot about what Lifeskills Digital Academy has got to offer. I will focus on a selfish one, on the music side, because I do play a lot of things and I do sing and I do. Suppose I wanted to sing and teach your child maybe how to sing, and your child maybe has personal issues. I've taught a lot of children and probably they are not speaking or expressing themselves well, because in voice we express our soul, and so because there's something that is disturbing them, then they've not been able to come out. How do we make that a skill, and how do you turn this person from a fearful person to a well-aggressive and expressed person? And then how do we turn that into money? Again, everything we are going to do, it has to be some sort of self-help for the individual, because the system, you and I know, my friend, the systems do not prepare people for the world. The systems prepare people to be dependent on the job market. The systems prepare people to be dependent on what an employer will put on table. But what we want to focus on is, how do I beat the system? How do I go outside of the box and make market value for myself? And after I've made market value for myself, how do I then establish? So to think about it, just going ahead, I teach it a singer, and they begin to sing well, and they begin to impress on a market. And we shall be showcasing what we shall be singing here. We shall be showcasing our voice lessons here, our violin lessons here, clarinet, saxophone. In case you have the good interest in all these, it's time to partner with us and then come on board, and then we view step by step on all the disciplines. I know we've got a lot. When I say we're going to talk about music, you know how extensive music is. But we don't only end at the Western music. We also have an interest in the traditional music. You're out there. You've not been to Uganda. How does Uganda think about music? How does Uganda think about entertainment? How do we consume music? How do we interpret the moments? How does music come into our sad moments? How does music come into our happy moments? How about the acting? How about the dance? How about everything that is around us? We're going to be sharing limitless knowledge in this channel. And I know you have chosen the right channel. I know we shall go one step at a time, and all we're going to achieve is a good person, a good set of skills, and a good approach towards our market. This way, I am sure your child, you inclusive, and anyone who is able to access these programs and view with us shall be able to benefit. Number one, the skill. Number two, the logic of why that skill. Number three, how to turn it into money. I know that it's going to be a good partnership. Now, what are the things that you will need to do? As we start this program, you're going to be required, number one, if you're going to be in the music, find the right instrument that you're going to study. If you're going to be in the voice, find the right gadgets that you're going to use in your singing, so that we can have a page of sharing, you and I, what we have achieved. If you're learning violin, if you intend on learning guitar or piano or violin or voice or clarinet or saxophone, whatever you're going to be learning, please get it. After you receive it, then whatever step we provide of a lesson, make sure you try out and send to our links that shall be shared there on the screen, and share. And then we shall be able to share knowledge, me and you, and to compare what we know with me and you, and then we shall be learning from each other. I've known in education that there isn't one person who has a knowledge that encompasses all the world's knowledge. I'm in a different part of the world. You are in a different part of the world. I know that you can teach me something. I know that I can teach you something. It's only a good occasion that this has come from us. And I know that we're going to be sharing with you. Whatever you're going to do. Now, let me show you. We shall be sharing a method for each discipline that we're going to be teaching. And that should be an international accepted method. And then we shall be sharing, number one, an approach. So every time we share something, we want you to try it out and throw us some feedback through video. And then we shall be able to see how we progress, me and you. Because it's from me and you, we shall be learning. Our learning is going to be a sharing, and it's going to be a communion of some sort. Whatever you're going to acquire, and if you should need an instrument from Uganda, feel free to tap in and tell us, I would like to learn this kind of instrument and this kind of instrument in Uganda, and then I will be able to get it for you, or we shall be able to show you where you can get it online, and then you can get it and we learn together. The bottom line is, try to have the gadgets on, because this is practical education. Again, we are Lifeskills Digital Institute, and my name again is Noah Lufafa. the principle. I look forward to meeting you. I look forward to sharing knowledge with you. I look forward to helping you and then receiving that feedback of how practical it has been, my help to you through our education. I thank you.